guys, so today I want to talk to you about an idea that I got from a medical professional woman, basically. The idea is called the 32 values of the future love of your life. The idea is quite simple. More often than not, when you're going to think about meeting the woman that you're going to want to spend your life with, you're not actually setting that much goals towards her, right? Like if you're anything like me, you've had some love relationships in the past. Well, they were quite interesting, but none of them truly worked. And there were good things in all of those relationships. That's why those relationships started in the first place. They all ended, right? None of them worked. Yeah, if you're anything like me, you have a tendency to lower your expectations, right? You're like, okay, but I don't want to end up alone, so maybe what I should do is just not be too picky, right? So maybe all I need is a woman that is nice. Yeah, if a woman is nice and beautiful, it's okay if she doesn't make me laugh, or it's okay if she doesn't have a lot of ambition or this and that. And you're starting to lower your expectations until, for me, it was almost a choice between being happy and being in love, which is crazy. Tell you quickly about my story. I had a relationship with a woman with whom I fell madly in love. Yeah, she kind of broke my heart in the sense that it was really harsh because she had a lot of fears and it ended our relationship. So you have that woman that I was madly in love with, she had everything except, she was having a lot of trauma that she didn't deal with, and I wanted to fix her, but I couldn't because that's not my place to do this. So basically, I was in love, but she was not stable enough. And I met another woman that was super nice, that was beautiful, and that was kind, and a lot of great things, right? But with that woman, I didn't have that sense of craziness that I'm looking for. Basically, she would not make me laugh that much. She wouldn't surprise me. She wouldn't have a lot of ambition. She wouldn't have that spark. So basically, I was not falling in love with that second woman. It was almost a choice for me between being in love and being happy. Because one woman I was falling madly in love, and one woman I was just happy with her, but I was not in love, and she was ready for a relationship. And I was, in my mind, I had to choose between one of those two. So basically what I was doing is lowering my expectations. And that's where the law of 32 values come into place. You see, the exercise is quite simple. What you need to do is you need to sit down and write the 32 most important values that you want in the woman of your dream. Basically, the woman you want to spend your life with. Now, it might seem like a lot, 32 values. Definitely for me, I would write 10 values and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna reach 32 values, right? But trust me, it took me a few hours, but now that I have them, I wouldn't be able to remove any of those values because all those values are really, really important for me. And if you remove any one of those values, that's not the woman of my life anymore. That's a woman that has a lot of great values, but that has one dark spot. Why is this exercise worth it? Why will this exercise lead to you meeting the woman of your life, the woman of your dream, the one, as some might say? It's easy. Just like when you want to reach some goals, there is this law of attraction, and setting up goals that you truly believe you can achieve will lead you to make the choices to lead to that dream becoming true, right? That's how it works. Just visualizing it as it will happen, will make it happen. That's the law of attraction. I'm going to talk about the law of attraction more deeply in the next video, but the idea is simple. It's almost logical. If you believe that you can't reach a certain goal, then you're not going to reach it. That's it. And on the opposite, if you truly see yourself reaching that goal, you will achieve it. That's why this law of 32 values is so important. And that's why you need to do it right now. Writing this list will take you anywhere from 10 minutes to a few hours. all right? And you only have to find the list once. That's step one. Step two is quite easy. Step two is all about reading that list every single morning for at least 21 days. You want this to become a habit. You want this to be really deep into your brain, to don't even have to think about that list because it's the only thing you see. Once this list becomes the only thing you see, when you're gonna go out, when you're gonna meet a lot of people, because at some point you're gonna have to meet a lot of people, either virtually with dating websites, which can definitely work, or like physically, just by going out, meeting new humans, right? Like I'm doing right now. No matter what way you're gonna use, you're gonna meet a lot of people. By having those 32 values deep in your mind, a lot of women are just going to, not fit into those values. And you're gonna see that much faster, right? Like a woman approaches you or a woman is in the conversation with a group of people, you're gonna know if she meets your expectations or not really fast. If she doesn't, that's fine. You're gonna keep looking, right? You're gonna keep looking and you're gonna find her eventually because that's how it works. Because I guarantee you there's a woman for you and she's out there, but you're never gonna find her if all you do is lower your expectations, lower them to a point where the first one that you meet is going to be the one you're gonna spend your time with. Sure, you can do that. Sure you can do that. You can just, you're feeling lonely and you're just gonna find the first woman you're gonna meet. Is it truly worth it though? If you're anything like me, again, I know what it's like to live, a relationship where you're madly in love with the other person. And honestly, to me, that's a goal I'm planning to reach again. And it's worth waiting a little bit longer. It's worth meeting tiny bit more people, being tiny bit more picky, and searching for a while to find that again. That's what I truly believe. Honestly, I feel much better now knowing that as long as I have that list in my head, as long as I have that spirit, the next relationship I'm gonna have is going to be amazing. Because either she's going to get really, 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 really close to the woman of my life, or she's going to be the one. And either way, it's going to be fantastic. I wanted to share with you guys this tip because I feel like that's something really strong. It's something that I'm using currently. I'm not in a relationship right now. And as a lot of people, I'm looking for one. And should I tell you guys about my list? And maybe I could show you. This is my list. So in French, but I'm going to translate. I'm going to try my best to translate. So, okay, here it is. Number 1, talented. Number 2, funny. Number 3, beautiful voice. Number 4, beautiful. Number 5, intelligent. Number 6, beautiful eyes. 7, beautiful body. Number 8, the height between small and medium, because I don't know why, I just think it's cute. Number 9, full of life. Number 10, spontaneous. Number 11, ready to raise a family. 11, ambitious. 12, optimistic. 13, faithful, basically. 14, loves to discover new things. 15, benevolent. The meaning is that has good intentions. Okay. 16, independent. 17, that has confidence in herself. A minimum, like I'm just asking for just tiny bit. 18, open-minded. 19, tactile. I don't know how to say it in English, but basically that she likes hugs and, just like to touch, that kind of stuff. 20, naughty. Basically that likes sex. 21, talkative. That likes to talk. 22, respectful. 23, social. 24, takes care of herself. 25, that likes entrepreneurship, not in the sense of companies or whatever. Like she doesn't need to create her own company. What I'm trying to say here is that likes to be the source of making decisions sometimes. Try to be sometimes the origin of some things that are happening. 26, frank. Basically, she says what she thinks. 27, authentic. 28, that knows empathy. 29, curious. 30, passionate. 31, unique. I swear there's 32. I mean, I don't know how I didn't know about 31, but there is 32. So yeah, anyway, that's my 32 list. You shouldn't have much trouble doing it yourself because you can just look up, like, you can write everything that comes to mind. Take some time, try to find that list for yourself. What really matters to you, what you really want, what is a non-negotiable. And yeah, what makes you fall in love if you had past experiences. Maybe you don't know yet, and maybe what you need is actually to start a few relationships to actually figure out like what you don't like, what is a non-negotiable, what makes you fall in love in the first place, what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel loved. There are a lot of things that you can think about, but yeah, the basics are here. Try to figure out all 32 values. Honestly, I haven't found the love of my life just yet. So I'm not talking from experience completely, but just the thought of this idea, I feel like it's just a good idea overall. And this channel is about sharing the good ideas. Like every time I have a good idea, a good concept, a good method, I want to share it to you guys. If you have insight about this matter, I'd love to hear about it because, I'm always open to new ideas. So definitely tell me in the comments. Yeah, have fun, good luck. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.